Some universes in Dragon Ball Super are already preparing their warriors for what we call a function replacement, meaning someone who can become the next god of destruction. Names like Top, Vegeta, and Goku are among the strongest warriors who participated in the Tournament of Power. Top was even considered the next Hakushin of his universe, and no one was mentioned to challenge him for the position. This suggests that a decision has already been made, but we still don't know how it played out. However, through Top, we saw Hakai energy in a mortal for the first time, an energy that Vegeta would later use as well. Both were trained by their respective masters, the current gods of destruction. With this in mind, and considering Champa's eventual retirement, along with his brothers, VADOS has also begun preparations for a new selection. Universe 6 has many powerful, high-level warriors like Kale, Cabba, Caulifla, Hit, and even Frost. Just imagine Frost as the god of destruction of Universe 6. What a disaster that would be, my friends! But these are the most likely candidates to replace Champa, even though he probably wouldn't agree with the idea at first. Still, this seems to have been planned for some time by the angels and gods of destruction. If Beerus' time is coming, then Champa's should be as well. And so begins the search for a new god of destruction for Universe 6. Among these candidates, there's one who you would all agree is the least likely. I don't even need to ask. You already know it's Cabba. But let's analyze everyone and see who fits the role best. Maybe, just maybe, even the least likely choice will turn out to be the perfect one. After all, this search for a new god of destruction in Universe 6 is a vital process to maintain the balance between universes. Everything must be renewed over time. It's the natural order. With training from VADOS, an extremely skilled angel, and Whi's sister, this task will be challenging and will push the candidates to their limits, as well as Champa Beerus' stubborn brother. The Saiyan race, just like in Universe 7, has strong candidates due to their immense fighting power and incredible growth potential. In fact, the Saiyans from Universe 6 have even more potential than those from Universe 7. Well, except for Broly, in my opinion. Take someone like Son Goku, known for his unmatched fighting spirit and ability to surpass his limits. Even though he's not from Universe 6, it's important to mention his accomplishments. His transformations into Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, and Ultra Instinct. Goku has defeated countless powerful enemies, was one of the winners of the Tournament of Power, and was personally chosen by Beerus. Despite not having an affinity for destructive energy, he was still selected. So it's not just about having destructive tendencies, it's about who is willing to make difficult choices to maintain balance in their universe. With that in mind, Cabba, the least likely candidate, is replaced by Caulifla, who now becomes the least probable choice. Comparing this to Vegeta being chosen as a Hakushin, it makes sense due to his discipline and unique pride, which stood out during the Tournament of Power. Even before that, Beerus and Whis saw something in him and agreed to train him in exchange for his willingness to be among the chosen Hakushin candidates. Vegeta constantly seeks to surpass Goku and improve his abilities. His transformations include Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, and Evolution Blue. He fought valiantly in the Tournament of Power and even defeated Top, Universe 11's god of destruction in training. Top, a warrior from Universe 11, is a natural candidate for the role of god of destruction. He demonstrated his power during the Tournament of Power, facing Goku and Vegeta. However, he ultimately lost due to his own pride. Interestingly, Vegeta saw a reflection of that pride in Cabba and decided to train him. In my opinion, Cabba would be a great Hakushin. He has a strong sense of justice, but still lacks battle experience, something that can only be gained through fighting. Taking all of this into account, VADOS will need to choose a candidate from Universe 6 itself. We still don't know if someone from another universe can take the position without belonging to that universe. Maybe Beerus and Champa were exceptions because their universes are twins. Now, let's analyze some of the main candidates, each with their strengths and weaknesses. Cabba, for example, is a promising young warrior but lacks combat experience. His determination and work ethic are remarkable, and his desire to protect his home planet, Sadala, drives him to become stronger. During training with VADOS, Cabba will face physical challenges that push him to destroy planets and defeat powerful enemies. Additionally, he will need to learn to control destructive energy with precision and undergo psychological tests to assess his mental resilience and ability to handle the responsibility of being a god of destruction. Over time, Cabba will develop a new Super Saiyan form that balances strength and speed, making him an even stronger candidate. Perhaps he will even achieve Super Saiyan Blue. After all, he has already fought against it and felt its energy flow through him when Vegeta told him to never forget that sensation. Cabba has developed a deep respect for Vegeta, the Prince of the Saiyans from Universe 7. They first met during the martial arts tournament between Universes 6 and 7, where Vegeta became his mentor and an inspirational figure. During the tournament, Cabba initially showed humility and respect, but demonstrated immense potential as a warrior. Seeing this, Vegeta decided to teach him how to transform into a Super Saiyan. When threatened by Vegeta, Cabba unlocked the transformation and fought more fiercely. Vegeta then gave him an important piece of advice: never forget his anger and pride, as these emotions fuel a Saiyan's power. This moment was a significant psychological test for Cabba, but he stayed true to what he believed in, protecting what mattered to him. So the real question is, would Cabba be willing to sacrifice planet Sadala to maintain the balance of his universe if necessary? I don't think so. If that were required, he would likely reject the role of God of Destruction immediately. After the tournament, he continued training intensely, motivated by his desire to protect Sadala and honor Vegeta's teachings. In turn, Vegeta continued to mentor Cabba, offering guidance and inspiration for him to keep improving. Through his training, Cabba has developed various abilities and techniques, enhancing his combat skills and mastering his transformations. He has eventually achieved new levels of Super Saiyan, displaying impressive growth as a warrior. Cabba possesses a hidden power that is still being explored. Like all Saiyans, he has the potential to keep evolving and unlocking new abilities. His determination, work ethic, and desire to protect his loved ones push him to reach new heights. Cabba's training with Vegeta is a clear example of how a mentor can inspire and help a young warrior reach their full potential. Vegeta saw himself in Cabba, which is why he invested time and effort in his training. Their mentor-student relationship is built on mutual respect, admiration, and a shared vision of becoming stronger. Perhaps a crucial step for Cabba to become Universe SAXS God of Destruction would be an arc where Vegeta visits planet Sadala and demonstrates his current power, Ultra Ego. I've talked a lot about Cabba because he's one of my favorites, and I think it would be a great choice. What do you guys think? But there are other candidates too, like Caulifla, for example. Unlike Cabba, she's a rebellious warrior with an unbreakable will. Her desire to become stronger and her indomitable spirit make her an interesting candidate, but she also needs to learn to work as a team and control her impulsiveness. During training with VADOS, Caulifla will undergo intense key training that will teach her advanced techniques for manipulating the energy of destruction. Additionally, she will face powerful enemies and participate in strategic battles that will test her ability to think quickly and make the right decisions under high-pressure situations. But could she handle all of this? On the other hand, we have Kale, who has a weaker and still developing spirit. Despite her lows, she managed to control her Super Saiyan Berserker transformation. But how far would she advance without Caulifla by her side? In a potential training scenario, she possesses an impressive raw power. Her immense strength is both a blessing and a curse, as she must learn to control it to avoid causing unnecessary destruction. During training with VADOS, Kale will go through intensive emotional and mental control sessions that will help her master her Berserker form. Furthermore, she will be challenged to use her strength strategically in battles against powerful enemies. Over time, Kale will learn to control her Berserker form and use it efficiently, making her an even more formidable candidate for the position of God of Destruction. And then we have Frost, a wild card. However, he has a hidden power from his race that he has yet to explore. Frieza's race is known for having incredible potential, and if Frost reaches Frieza's current level of power, we would have serious problems. As for Hit, he is simply an assassin who does what he is told or what he is paid to do, making him more of a pawn. However, after meeting Goku, he changed significantly, yet he remains an assassin. Although both Hit and Frost have the potential to become gods of destruction, their training approaches and challenges would be different. Hit, with his strong sense of justice and time manipulation abilities, already has a solid foundation. His training would focus on refining his skills and developing a greater sense of empathy and responsibility. Frost, on the other hand, would need to work on his character and sense of justice. His training would focus more on developing an altruistic attitude and learning to use his power in a balanced manner. If successful, Frost could become a formidable god of destruction, but this would require a significant transformation in his behavior and mentality. The choice between Hit or Frost as the god of destruction would have a significant impact on Universe 6. With Hit in command, the universe would have a fair and balanced god of destruction, capable of using his time manipulation abilities to maintain order and protect the innocent. Hit would be respected and feared by his enemies, but could also be a benevolent leader to those under his protection. If Frost were chosen, Universe 6 would have a powerful god of destruction, but his trajectory would depend on his success in developing a just and altruistic attitude, which I believe he would only be able to fake. If Frost could overcome his manipulative tendencies and act responsibly, he could become a formidable leader. However, if he failed, his treacherous nature could bring instability and chaos to the universe. Let's be real, he just wants to watch everything burn. Comparing the powers and abilities of Universe 6 candidates with those of Universe 7's warriors, such as Goku and Vegeta, we see that the former have similar potential, although they possess unique characteristics that set them apart. Goku and Vegeta are known for their advanced transformations and unwavering fighting spirit, but Cabba, Caulifla, and Kale also have remarkable attributes that make them worthy of consideration. Top, from Universe 11, has already demonstrated his ability to transform into a full-fledged god of destruction, a level that Universe 6 candidates must strive to reach during their training. By the end of the training, each candidate will have developed new abilities and learned to control their energy efficiently. Cabba will unlock a new Super Saiyan form that combines strength and speed, making him an even more powerful warrior. Caulifla will learn advanced key techniques that will allow her to manipulate the energy of destruction efficiently, making her a formidable fighter. Kale will be able to control her Berserker form and use it strategically, becoming an even stronger candidate for the position of God of Destruction. However, the choice of Universe 6's new God of Destruction is not based solely on strength and abilities. It is essential that the chosen candidate maintains a balance between power, control, and responsibility. With VADOS guidance, Universe 6's candidates have great potential to achieve the status of God of Destruction. The angel will be responsible for leading them through their training, challenging them to push their limits and develop their abilities effectively. VADOS is a strict but fair mentor who recognizes the potential of each candidate and works to help them reach their maximum potential. By the end of the training, the one who demonstrates the greatest balance between strength, control, and responsibility will be chosen to protect Universe 6 as its new God of Destruction. The search for a new God of Destruction in Universe 6 is a rigorous and challenging process, but with VADOS guidance, the candidates have great potential to achieve this status, just as in other universes as well.